What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome. I am here live for your weekly energy report, but also, let me see, is this one on? You guys see me on Instagram? I guess not. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. Here we go. All right. That good. We live. We live. All right. Look how focused and serious I look. Such is the energy right now of the Mars-Uranus conjunction. Now, I switched things up a little bit. Okay, I changed my office, and so now I'm speaking to you on Instagram over here. I'm speaking to you on YouTube over here. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go into the energy of what's going on this weekend, and then I'm going to switch. I'm going to turn off the YouTube, and I'm going to go to Instagram Live only, and we're going to do my cellular nutritional microscopy. Okay, and we're going to look at my cells. I'm going to show you guys what I do and how this works. I've showed a few snippets here and there before, but I'm going to show you mine and kind of break down everything that's going on and help you guys understand how we're able to use this to identify what's going on in our body and to thrive. And if you're in the Las Vegas area, message me, let me know, and we'll get into it. Okay, so what's going on with the energies right now for January 9th and 10th of 2020. All right, so right now we have the moon in Sagittarius. Venus has just gone into Capricorn. What's up, Mark? We have the sun at 20 degrees of Capricorn. So the sun just went into the third decan. Okay, Pluto's at 24 degrees. Saturn is at 2 degrees of Aquarius. Mercury is conjunct Saturn at 2 degrees of Aquarius, and also Jupiter's at 4 degrees of Aquarius. So we have a lot of, like, you may be getting a lot of downloads right now, a lot of epiphanies, but also with Mars coming closer to Uranus, this is the what the fuck is going on kind of energy, right? Now, when Mars comes together with Uranus, this is an exciting time. This is a positive thing because a conjunction is a neutral connection, right? So this can mean a few things. Now, it is also remember that, you know, these are square over to Saturn, Mercury, and Jupiter. And this energy is going to be getting stronger as it comes to its apex here later on next week. And I'll talk about that in the weekly energy report on Tuesday, okay, at 5 p.m. Pacific, if you guys want to tune in for that. But also, if you are on YouTube, I want to congratulate the two winners of the background identification. Okay, the old one was Victory. Okay, so go back to one of those videos and look at the background, and now that you know it's Victory, put the pieces together. Okay, it's very interesting. Now I have a new one. The new one is up on YouTube. So if you'd like to see the new background and see if you can guess what the vibration is of that background, and you can win a free reading with me. So congratulations to Jazz Jamila and to Richard Krakoff. Those are the two that won the last reading. Okay, so this Aquarius energy is going to start to get stronger and stronger now as we are getting into this new age where we're going forward. And it might feel kind of like a weird energy because we've been in this super hardcore Capricornian energy for so long that now it's like, ooh, okay, like what the hell's going on here? But the key is to not get, like, there's so much information, there's so much energy flowing through, there's so much misinformation, there's so much just what the fuck energy going on that we're going to have to sort of just sit and, you know, be patient and at peace within ourselves for now as we go through this sort of hurricane of energy. And the hurricane energy is going to start to neutralize after the 21st, interestingly enough. Okay, so we have a couple quincunxes going on here too, between White Moon Selena and Mars, which that's not really a big deal because White Moon Selena is very, very subtle. So I wouldn't worry about that one too much. We also have Venus quincunx over to Black Moon Lilith. Now, that one is like questioning your sexual appetite, your sexual energy. Venus in Capricorn is very grounded, very earthy, very loyal, very connected, very like, let's do shit this way, let's structure it, let's make it right. When it's quincunx to Black Moon Lilith, it's like, let's do it right, but I'm feeling like I want something special. This is like kind of feeling that you want that immediate gratification, wanting to like get in your head about what it is that you really want, right? So we need to really be honest with ourselves and just be like, all right, like let's explore this, okay? But don't, when you explore it, be careful about going down a rabbit hole, because this is definitely, we have a lot of rabbit hole energy going on. And with Uranus being in the mix here, being stationed, don't forget, okay? Uranus energy is very powerful. Now, Uranus is trining over to Venus as well, which is a lot of unexpected, oh my God, I love you, or oh my God, this is crazy, or oh my God, this is what I really want, or this is how I accept or receive this energy. There can be a lot of unexpected stuff going on right now, pretty much for this whole month. So just pay attention to that. Be aware of these things that might be going on, and, you know, go with the flow, yo. This is all about going with the flow. A big thing here is that we can get attached to trying to figure out the energy, attached to the control dynamic. With Saturn and Aquarius now, you know, Saturn in Capricorn was very strong, but Saturn in Aquarius is still strong because the ancient ruler of Aquarius, right? But it has a very different vibe to it. Before, we were all about like control dynamics and such, and now we're more like, okay, this is what's going on. The energy is coming so fast, we literally don't have enough energy to figure out all the things that are going on in our head, right? So like if you're trying to figure out, you can kind of drive yourself a little, you know, batshit crazy. So be careful with that. And of course, with the sun now only 4 degrees away from Pluto, the sun-Pluto conjunction energy is starting to build. It's starting to increase in its intensity. All right. And tomorrow we're going to be going into having the moon going over the galactic center. Okay. Mars is moving really fast, up to 3 degrees now of Capricorn, and Mercury is starting to slow down, right? Because it's going to be going retrograde here at the end of the month on the 31st. Okay, so it's going to be, it's sitting here this weekend between, sort of ping pong in between Saturn and Jupiter. Now, with that, you know, like this is a lot of the song "Should I Stay or Should I Go" comes into my mind, right? Like, should I stay or should I go now? I don't know what the fuck to do. So with this Aquarian energy, it's like, okay, we're getting insights, we're getting pushed into this new feeling, this new way of being, this new, you know, this new life, really. And it's almost like, oh shit, do I have to leave this behind? What am I doing? Where am I going? How do I? And we don't know the how yet. And that's why you need to watch the attachment, because the attachment will make you feel and think that, you know, you're going to need to do one thing, but the path has not been clear. The path will start to be clear toward the end of this month. So sit tight and, you know, anticipate that. But, you know, also the moon is in its balsamic phase. And with that, and actually Saturn and Jupiter now, we can't see them in the sky. So it's almost like they're influencing us, but, you know, on the unconscious level. And it's sort of like there's this big surprise that's going to be coming. Okay, maybe I'd say late February, early March, or maybe even March into April, like around, you know, Aries season, when the real astrological new year kicks off. Okay, and right now it's like we feel like something's coming. We know something's, you know, brewing. We don't know what it is yet, though, and we have to believe and have faith that good things are coming, and that you know, shit's gonna go down in a positive way. This is also a time in the next few weeks of settling karmic debts. Okay, we need to clear all this dense vibration, and it may come from really unexpected, weird sources. Like I just had a dude that I you know, I used to be friends with years ago hit me up, and the dude's acting like a crazy ex-girlfriend. I don't know why. And it's very, very strange. So, but just send it love, and, you know, just be you and do what you're going to do. Right. So, you know, step in, and, you know, Chiron is semi-sextile to Mars and Uranus, and also sextile to Saturn and Jupiter, which is an amazing healing energy. We are in a very deeply healing time right now. All right. When we're in a healing time, you have to accept it. It requires acceptance. Sometimes we don't understand what we need to do or why or in which direction to go, but that's part of the process, right? That is what we're here to do. Sometimes we're being called to just sit in it. Just sit in it. Wait. Don't try to force things. Allow things to be what they are. And chances are, if you get, uppity about it, or you try to, do something or create something that's not necessarily meant to be, or it's not ready, it's like pasta, right? It's simmering. And if we take the pasta out too soon, it's going to be too al dente, right? And we don't want it, crunchy in the center. We want it nice and smooth and soft and flowy, divine feminine. So allow things to play out. Allow the chaos to process. Allow it to move through you. Allow it to flow. We want to embrace the flow. That's number one. Very, very important. Okay. And wait a minute. I just noticed something here. Okay. So let's see what day. So on the 14th, on Thursday, Uranus will be stationed to move direct, and Mars will be at 3 degrees. So a 3-degree orb from there. And so this week in particular is going to be a little freaking crazy, a little banana sandwich. All right. We don't really know. Once Uranus goes direct, then we'll start, it's like we have all the pieces there. Then the pieces will start, going together. And it may happen in a very explosive and exciting and interesting in an unexpected way, because that's what Uranus does. And when Mars and Uranus come together in Taurus, it represents our physical body, represents new motivation, represents inspiration, represents let's fucking do it. Let's get it done. Let's make it happen. Okay. And whatever stimuli, whatever catalyst comes into your life to do that, then do it to make it happen. Let's see. We do have the sun as well, is quincunx to the North Node. So it's coming out of the quincunx. Okay. But this is also us feeling like not quite sure where we're going. Not like we feel like we're being drawn, to the future. And, don't forget too, we also have, let's see, Pluto, Saturn, Mercury, and Jupiter, I believe. Let's see if this is correct. Saturn, let's see, North Node. The North Node is sesquiquadrate to Mercury, Saturn, and Jupiter. All right. And square. Yeah, we know the nodes are square Neptune. So with Saturn, Jupiter, and Mercury, all sesquiquadrates to the North Node, this new life that's coming in, there's a lot of past life stuff coming up. Now, whether this is past life lessons that we have to clear or this past life gifts, depends on your circumstance. But just be aware and be ready for the unexpected things to come in, and allow it to teach, allow it to flow, allow it to grow, allow it to be okay. All right. Deep vulnerability this weekend. And a deep healing going on this weekend, and ability, it's still rumbling, it's still building up, but this is allowing us to really sit in our shit and to face it, whether it is you have like an addiction. Okay, this especially whenever there's an aspect like this, especially the sun with Pluto, this can break addictions. This can break dysfunctional relationships. This can break a lot of bad habits. Like if you have addiction of food, addiction of porn, addiction to thinking, addiction to whatever, right? Addiction to working. I think I might be guilty of the addiction to working. That's a possibility. Yeah. Probability and possibility combined. It's probably possible. So that is where the energy is. And as we move into February too, don't forget, we're going to be having a lot more Aquarius energy. So get ready for that. All right. But we got this. It's going to be exciting. If you guys would like a reading from me, please go to spiritualbodybuilder.com. If you'd like to see the background of this video, go to YouTube. And now I'm going to go ahead and shut down the YouTube and switch over to Instagram. So if you're on YouTube, please go to my Instagram, spiritual_bodybuilder. And I'm going to jump into the microscopy portion of this live video. All right. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I'll see you guys in the next report. All right. Oh, don't forget about the opportunity community. All right. If you want to level up, come check us out, and our amazing Uforia family too. Just brought on a couple more amazing family members today, and I'm excited to. I'm really excited to grow and to build this business with the ways that we can make money and the ways that we. You know, I'm a Capricorn. I'm an Aries rising. It's all about, you know, doing what you love with the side effect benefit of, you know, creating income for you. All right. It's all about health and wealth, or wealth. That cool whip, right? So I appreciate you all very much, and head on over to Instagram. I'll see you over there. Come on.